leader Fabio Quartararo. 4 successive poles in 2021 for the Frenchman. On the front row with the 2 Ducatis. Equal best qualifying for Aprilia in 4th place. On the second row with Jack Miller and Brad Binder. Oliveira, Red Vinales, heads row 5. And Bastianini there in 5th. Marquez, a Grand Prix. Home hero Valentino Rossi, multiple-time race winner here in Mugello. He starts from the head, and Alex Marquez, a former Moto2 winner here back in 2019. An awful lot of work to do for the Spanish rider.
It went to Vinales, then it was a double from Quartararo and Miller time in the last 2 Jeep. Not too hot, it's not too cool. Let's get down into pit lane. The legend, 5-time world champion Mick Doohan standing.
That's the new, what does it take to win here, and who do you think of the boys going to be in the fight?
Well, you make your real plan there, but look, Quartararo's quick. If he can make a break like the Yamaha, there's a real chance of him winning. But it's one of those places. Drafting comes in the first 5 to my money. That's who my money's on. So
thanks for your thoughts, Mick.
Yeah, thanks very much to Mick Doohan, Malaysia Spargaro. He'll be up against it, fresh from surgery, of course.
Can he make to this magic Mugello circuit? Race wins in 2017 for Andrea dovizioso, Jorge Lorenzo in 2019, but can this man, Fabio Quartararo, gate crash the home party? 0.2 km circuit. Mick Doohan certainly thinks Fabio Quartararo is the hot favourite. It's the head-to-head.
4 riders coming into this one. Oh dear, huge drama here.
Bastianini.
And now Bastianini's airbag's gone off. Earth has that happened?
Can you believe it? What has happened to Enea Bastianini coming to the grid? Second bike. The marshals, of course, now are going to have to try and pick up that motorcycle and make sure there's nothing on the circuit. Green.
It looks like it's already over for him, but we will go racing. Lights out here, look at that work. The Ducati of Bagnaia is trying to come through on the slipstream into turn 1. Here he comes up the inside.
With Yamaha's new front hole shot device, but couldn't quite get the drag down into San Donato. Bagnaia then pinched it. Ready.
Yeah, Oliveira, that is, the Portuguese rider. What a fantastic start it was from him. Zarco 4th ahead of Miller. Binder. Here we go, dropping down the hill through Casanova already. I've thought about it there into fair stages.
Fantastic start then by the Portuguese Grand Prix winner last year. The Portuguese man, Miguel Oliveira, 7th. New chassis underneath him on the RC16. Under pressure from Zarco early on, no way through. Mia up the inside of
Joan Mir. Binder just struggling to settle in the early stages. There's Marquez. He made up a place. He's in 10th. They'd have made up a couple of places as well. Remember, he's got to try and make use of that sometime big moment on the rear end there for Zarco.
And that would have just fired him out of the seat. Early warning for Zarco. He gathered it all back up. Lap 1 then about to be chalked off here in Ducati. He leads by almost half a second. Zarco, can he get through on Quartararo with some slipstream? No, he can't.
And has been bullied. He's been passed by Rins. He's been passed by Malaysia Spargaro, and he's now just 1 place ahead of Morbidelli. Marquez then crashes out. He's perfectly okay, but he goes down.
Frank in Le Mans early on after a tangle with Pol Espargaro. This time around it's Marquez. Marquez on the floor, then our SRT, but no point scoring possibility now, you think, for Morbidelli.
He's down! Bagnaia has gone down!
Bagnaia has blown it in Mugello, head in hands. A second-hand destroyed factory. Bagnaia down and out on lap 2.
The first mistake we've seen from Pecco Bagnaia
and Zarco. It's France versus France here now in Italy. Soul-destroying crash that for Quartararo in 2nd place. He's down at Arrabbiata 2. Thankfully he's okay. Now then, Quartararo kilometres an hour. Zarco